adopt me because I am going to show you guys how to make these Harry Potter inspired building hacks. First, here we have right next to me, we got this floating book. And this is not so much of a build, rather just a hack. So I'm sure you are wondering, what kind of building hacks are you going to show us today, CakeNomers? Well, you're in for a treat because these building hacks are very unique. So before we get started, make sure to give me a like down below and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Also, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single post. First, I'll show you how to make this banner with the Harry Potter initials for each house. We are going to make one right next to Gryffindor, of course. So first up, what you have to do is take out a banner. I'm not really sure what it's called, so we're just going to go to decoration and see if we can find it there. Yes, it is actually just called a banner. All right then. So here is our banner. You need to place this down first. Change it to whatever color you like. So I'm gonna make my own house. It's gonna be the donut, or the cake squad. I'm gonna put a C on it. Alright, that's super creative. And you can put basically whatever. You can use this trick for any type of build you want if you just want to place something on your banners. And then next, grab yourself a sign. So search up sign, and we have 4 to choose from. So the one I'm using here is the fancy neon sign. And this, of course, is neon, but if you don't want it to be neon, then you can change the color to a darker one. So next, what you do is take out a barrier. Take out one of these barriers and place them kind of near the flag. Have like a little, have your flag look like this when you place your barrier down, because then your letters will actually pop up. It will stick out of the flag. So what you do is place the letter or the neon sign onto the barrier, or position it like that and type in whatever you like. So I'm going to put C, as I said, for CakeNomers, and let's just move this a little bit right over there. So a tip I would like to share is just click this placement grid size and change it to small, so you have more freedom in moving your items around. And next, take away the barrier and you are finished. So here is our makeshift DIY flag, and this goes with a lot of things as well. It's very creative to spice up your home. And then next, what you do is just place down a royal chair or something like that, or get yourself any type of chair that looks cool. So for this one, I would just place down a royal chair in front of the flag, and there we go. Now you have a place just for you or your house. So we got CakeNomers, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. All of the Harry Potter houses and one more. This is reserved for the cake fans, you guys. Next is the levitating books and candles. So for this one, it is super easy to do. All you need for this one is a shelf, and you will need the stacked shelf right here. And then place down your book or item you want to float on top of the shelf. So this is the basic way to do it. But if you are wanting to be a little more creative, then you can actually place down one of these barriers here. And I would recommend, if you don't have a wall next to you, just place down one barrier and then another barrier on that. So then you can place the book on the barrier and it will be wonky. Here we go. And then remove the barrier. So I keep saying barrier, but barriers are important, guys. After that, you remove both barriers and you got yourself a floating item. Next up, we have this chandelier. First of all, let's just recreate this. I placed down a stacked shelf on the ceiling, and then I placed down a barrier. No, I did not. I placed down a floor plate, a thick floor plate on top of the barrier so that it looks like that, okay? And then level it to how high you want your chandelier to be. So for this one, I'm just gonna make it a little bit, how about this? You can change it to a thin floor plate just to get more, just to be more accurate. But I'm gonna, instead of a thin one, I'm gonna use a medium because then it will fill in the gap, right? It'll fill in the gap. Yes, it will. So you see how this table is on top of the floor plate? Yep. So that's the height that you want it to be, the height where you can bump your head like this. And basically what you do is take out one of these magic tables, magic dining tables in the new magic section and place it upside down. Place it upside down just like that, okay? And next, what you do is remove these two floor plates and bring the stacked shelf downwards like this. Oh, okay, get your floor plates back because you'll need them for the candles. Okay, all right, so now we got our floor plate there, and this part is kind of hard, so you'll need to stand on the floor plate to do this. And what you do is place candles all around the table. So I would remove this stacked shelf, put it over there for now, and remove this book that I placed earlier because chandeliers don't have books hanging out of it, you know. So we're gonna remove that and place down a bunch of candles. So for this one, I recommend using the tall, short, and medium candles. These three ones don't really have the chandelier look to it, so I'm going to use the tall one this time. Ooh, okay. And you can alternate it like how I did it right here. I use medium, short, all around the table. So for this one, I'm gonna use tall, medium, tall, medium. Place it as close as you can to the table without having it go through. And after you do that, you place another one right here on the other side. So make sure you have all four sides done. Gotta get another magic candle. Place that down right over here. And then last one goes over here. Perfect. Now you see that all four candles are lined up. So next, you will place the candles in between. And for that one, I will use the medium candles right here. Oh, okay. So it doesn't hurt to place it a little bit outwards. There you go. So I actually like this chandelier a lot more because here has more of a square boxy look. You see how the candles are set up? They're kind of in a box shape, but here has more of a curve to it, the candles. So try to experiment with it. It doesn't always work, but the more you do it, the better it gets. And then next, we put another candle there, and perfect. Now we have all our candles set up. And yes, this is it for basically the bottom of the chandelier. And next, I'll teach you how to make this part, the string that attaches this table to the ceiling. What you have to do is get yourself a candlestick. So you'll be using candles again and place them right where you can. Oh wait, before you do that, before you place it on the ceiling, what you need is a shelf. So this stack shelf is super helpful, of course. And you just need to place your stack shelf right on the barrier that you placed down earlier. Okay, so if it goes through like that, then I would get myself a floor plate, a thin one. It works perfectly fine, of course. And grab your candle back and then place it on the thin floor plate. So now it doesn't go through, and you can place it however you like. And see if it's in the middle. So you see how that one is a little bit closer to the edge over here? So you have to move it a little down like that. This does take a while to build, but the end result is worth it. Because obviously, you would want a chandelier in Adopt Me. So, let's see. Okay, so it's kind of wonky still. Let me just move it a little closer over on that side. Is it completed? Okay, close enough. So now we got it almost in the center, or really close to the center. And all you need to do now is remove your stack shelf or place it somewhere else. Take another candle. So candle, search it up. And place it on the ceiling so that it touches the other one you just placed down. Lastly, just remove your barrier and you got yourself your own makeshift chandelier. Now we have two. That's great. Okay, I should have placed this in the other room. Alright, so now I will show you how to make this door frame. So in the movie Harry Potter, basically these picture frames come to life, and I made a picture frame where you can go through it and come out on the other side. So here it is. You can actually look into it just like a normal picture frame, but it's a little different, guys. What you can do is actually go through the frame and you can come out the other side. So now I will show you how to make that so you can add a nice spooky magical touch to your home. Okay. First I place down a shelf, and then next place your favorite door. So I am going to be using this basic door, the least expensive, of course. And we're going to rotate it like that. So your door is floating on nothing. It's just a floating door, and you can go through it. See? So for this part, you need to actually get yourself a barrier. So the barriers will act as the walls. So here is the wall of the picture frame that you can go through. If you don't have a ceiling that's close and it's like kind of an open space, then you just need to place down a barrier just like that. This would be all so much easier if we had a ceiling that's close by. Alright, now we have that completed, and you place down another door. Now we have two doors here stacked in each other, and you can open the door for a frame effect. And then next, what you need is bricks. So take out a bunch of bricks, or brick, singular, and place them all around just to fill in the space. Make sure these two are lined up correctly. If they're not, then just go like this. And are they lined up correctly? Nope, you can see a little gap there. So what I like to do is color a different color for now, so you can kind of see. So see how it's glitching out? That means it is all lined up. See, you can run against it and you won't budge. So then you have to just place your barrier so it lines up with the bricks below. Place another one if it's not long enough. And finish off the wall with that. Make sure it doesn't have any gaps, otherwise it won't look like a picture frame. We're just going to stack up the bricks. So I found this picture frame secret room is very tedious, but it is worth it in the end because it is a magical picture that you can go through and come out on the other side. this barrier the same color as this one right here. So now you have your wall and picture frame completed. All you need to do now is place down a barrier, make it black or any color you want to see when you are looking at the frame. So we're going to take this barrier right here and place it so you have enough space for you to walk, but not that far away. So we're going to place right there and make it black. Okay, next what you do is go to the poster section and get yourself something that you want for your picture frame. So the one I use is this right here, and I just place it one like upright and the other one is opposite. So make sure it lines up correctly, just like that. And now you have your own poster, and you can actually go through it and come out on the other side. That is pretty much how you make this Harry Potter magical picture frame. First, you will need a large curved tree, and you'll be placing this as the top of the hat. So place it wherever you want your hat to be. And then next, you will place the counters. You'll place the magic cupboard right underneath the hat so it doesn't stick out. And place another one, since these are a bit thin, on the other side so that it looks like a table for where your hat sits. And if you're struggling to do this like I am, don't worry, there we go, it's done. So, and then next, all you need is a circular table, and you place that, make it brown. You take out a thick floor plate, and you place that on the ground so that it's going through the cupboard. Place the table onto the cupboard, and this will act as the sorting hat's rim. And let's move on to the eyes or the face of the sorting hat. So get yourself a sign, and I would use the welcome sign because this can glow. Get yourself 2 welcome signs, take out a barrier once again, and place it down so that some part of the sorting hat is sticking out. And then place it here and there. So now change it to whatever color you want the face of your hat to have. So mine is going to be black, and make the face for your hat. So the eyes are those, and then the mouth will just be a parentheses. And the mouth is a bit sideways, so turn that around, turn it around, and move it so that it doesn't look uneven or a little messed up. For the actual sorting hat, the eyes are kind of close to the mouth, so I placed them as low as possible. And then now you got yourself a sorting hat to decide what house you're in. Oh, and then after that, place yourself a chair. So this can be any chair you want. I use the stool, the royal stool. Go in living room, seating, and get this royal chair here. It can be any type of chair. Whatever works is fine. Make it face outwards. So now it will look like you are the one chosen for being sorted. Now I'll show you how to make the benches for the little cafeteria area where the students sit. First, you gotta take a barrier right over there and get yourself a small chair. Make it face the direction you want it to face. And then after you do that, place as many seats as you want. So I'm going to place down 3 chairs, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then next, get a shelf. Line it up. Set your grid size to small. Line it up so it is just a little bit over the stool. And now you can sit on this sideways shelf, and that makes it look like a bench. So here is a DIY makeshift bench that you can use for this dining table at Hogwarts. If you would like to make your bench longer, then you'll just need to follow the same process and add on to it. So last hack for the day is the floating candles above the tables. So for this hack, what you've got to do is place down a stacked shelf and put candles on top of it so it looks like it is floating. And then you just take away the shelf. So there. Now we have floating candles. And it is very similar to the book, the floating items hack from before. So now that will be it for today's building hack tutorial. If you guys want to see more building hacks in the future, don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can get notified for when I post another building hack. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!